but potentially 2 members as another member of Paragoon falls for 50 plus seconds.
And that is the timer we are talking about. Now there's only 2 members left. We see the rotation.
Pressure going. The Stasis Bomb is going through, and it's not going to connect to anyone because of Crazy Legend quickly swooping to the side. But there's a... Oh my god, the Cryosystem onto 4 members of Ronin will definitely be devastating. I can't even say anything. The Mega Ray coming in on top, but that does not matter. 4 out of 5 members of the Ronin squad are down.
I say the Steel engaging right here onto the Muriel. The Grim trying to walk him down, and he's just dead. Glamskin Joe falls.
He gets them. That's first blood. Put him on the board. We've already got the one. And actually, it looks like they might be looking for a second one. The Aurora is going to have to blink after using the passive jump. Mini-Hook going to take a RMB from the Steel. They're going low into the tower. Going to flash over to the side. Oh, one last Q from Grim. Not quite enough. Mini-Hook still in reverse, though. Ooh, that is a neat little recalling. I never knew that was up at the top of that with the little UFO there. Wiggle, have you seen that before?
To be honest, I never even noticed the UFO. That's
a nice touch.
That's pretty cool.
Good job, Meta.
Good job, Meta. Nobody noticed it. Whoever spent a bunch of time working on that UFO, we see it now. Apologies for not noticing before.
If that doesn't get you hyped up, then I do not know what will. How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Championship Sunday for Fangbooth number 7. Today, we're going to be finding out who is the #1 team in Europe. Even worse timing, Team Immune, Imps, or B Team. We got 4 stacked teams, 4 stacked games coming your way, and we have a stacked team of casters and analysts to bring you all of the action. I'm TJ DJ, and I'll be hosting the first part of today's broadcast. And I've got Dr. Shadow Jr. alongside me. Welcome to the broadcast, my friends. How are we doing?
I'm doing good.
Yo. On the right-hand side, how we got here as well. And the Imps, long-standing members as well. You've got kind of a combination. You've got Team Sunder, you've got the River Samurais, Ronin, all coming together to form the super team. And they've all got a fair shot at it. But Ragnarök is going to be joining us on stream to have a bit of a chat as well. Welcome, Ragnarök. How you doing, my friend?
Hello. Very good. How's it all going?
Yeah, well, we're doing absolutely fantastic here. Looking forward to you today, and hopefully you are as well. So just a bit of a kind of a mini interview with yourself here. So kind of thinking about the tournament and actually like your own teams like getting to this final stage. We've got Even Worse Timing, Immune, B Team, and yourselves. Were you expecting those 4 teams to make it this far?
Yeah, I think everyone was expecting these 4 teams to make it far. Obviously not our team, but the rest of the 3 were... Everybody was very sure that all 3 were going to make it anyway. So in this, we tried to shake off stuff yesterday because it was looking really bad for us. This is not how we want to play the game. So we'll see how B Team goes.
Yeah, and on red side as well. Best of 3 series, winner to the finals. Loser goes to our 3rd place match. We've
seen this. Feng Mao doesn't have a heavy early game, but once he reaches level 6 and gets 1 gank from his jungler and gets 1 kill, the lane kind of looks iffy. So this is gonna be very interesting. But it could also be a Kwang, and the Kwang does hold his place better, I think, into Feng Mao. But that's for them to decide.
It's WhoopGG and Falcon here to bring you the first semi-final of Fangbooth 7. It's going to be Even Worse Timing versus Immune, and Falcon, I'm super excited for this one.
I cannot wait, and I am so interested in this draft as well. I feel like the best way to describe Immune's picks is comfort.
Right, anyways, and deal some pressure to Penguin. He's getting very low, but here's Kannah coming in from the jungle, and Import as well to help. Coming right in with the Glacial Charge and Hoarfrost, but Neft will get that first blood.
Obviously, Kannah is quite low, but there's no Cryosystem. Shin has the Black Hole.
He's coming in from the top ropes. Keep your Shin up with the Black Hole, and with the Reversal of Fortune, Kannah will survive for a little longer. They're so low, and Jabin will actually manage to get his first kill. And now they're on the retreat over on Immune. They have overstayed the welcome. Shin also getting Kannah. Mikey very low, trying to jump in and deal some damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Neft, on the other hand, from the side, will get Jabin, and now he is against 4 members of Even Worse Timing. They can assert dominance here. It's just not really going to go their way. They have to keep their distance. The Glacial Charge is going to block the way to the pit, which means the Morose and Kannah are stuck. but they do manage to get the Fangtooth, and that means that the fight can continue. The black hole on top is perfect, helping Jabin get another kill onto his belt. Mikey on the retreat, they've lost 2 members. They do not want to lose a 3rd, but they are on a hunt here. Even worse timing has the timing down pat. Neft coming in from the side, trying to deal some snipe damage, but they do notice his presence. Look at all this pressure, and it's gonna be enough to get Ray, and as well, taking out all 5 members. They just get the reverse fortune. We're talking about a mirror situation right here.
What is Neft? What is this guy? He managed to take down Clearcast in the back end with the help of Penguin. Penguin comes in, saves Mikey with the reversal of fortune, and then even worse timing, with no front line whatsoever, decide to all dive onto Neft, and he just takes him out one shot after another. That is a 7-1 and 2 Wraith. Immune only has 11 kills, 7 of them are on this Wraith right now, and they even get the Fangtooth.
Blood going after Morose. Will they be able to stop him? The Boreal Sweep is going to connect. And the Horfrost as well. There's a Cryosystem to open up the field, but the Warlord's Challenge has activated. Here's Jabin coming in from the jungle. And even despite the reversal of fortune, will it be enough? The Horfrost is still doing damage, and that is it. Jabin will finally get another kill under his belt despite all the difficulties. Clearcast is coming to try and help, but there is a Crash Bang Boom to try and hold the field. It's not going to be enough as Immune are full in number. Shin tried to go in, but that was a perfect stun right there onto Shin, making sure that Immune got everything. And Immune live. Shin is coming in with the black hole, but he's infernoed away. He does not have any chance of stopping this engage, and he has to retreat. Team Immune are holding their own as always. Neft is doing Neft things, and this pressure against this core is all but impossible. This is imminent. You cannot stop this train. It's choo-chooing away, and there we go. Game number 1 going to favor of Immune.
I mean, Neft, 16-1 and 3 on this Wraith. No one plays this character. No one thought it was any good. He is the best carry in this game. There is no
coming in. We're seeing the Sewerslvt being brought on again. I will rinse and repeat my previous point about the Bellica, right? There was a time where Sewerslvt was just this unkillable Demon King in the off lane, and now here he is, barely making an appearance in the tournament. But EWT, they do like the Sewerslvt. They have been the team that have been bringing him out.
Bounty on his head, so that means he's pretty safe right now and having a good time. So in the
30
meantime,
CS. Look at the 30 CS lead on Rose into Clearcast. He is got a gank. He is going to be cluster blowed into the tower, but he's still going to kill Clearcast. Forced even was time to give up on taking that tier 1 tower in the mid lane, and got import getting colossal blow.
the Colossal Blow does connect onto Penguin, and he's subjugated in place. That's gonna be a kill for Clearcast as he's coming in to help out. Import is so very low, but he will actually get out of there. But here is help from Mikey and Kannah coming in to try and get a hold onto Jabin. He has to dash out of the way, and there's a black hole from Mikey that was stopped immediately by Ray. Clearcast coming in from the side and actually spear up nearing right into Mikey's face, getting a second kill for even worse timing.
We got all four members outside of Mikey here. They do get the empty launch onto Neft, but the GTFO was charged up. Penguin took it with the Neural Disruptor. Jabin, why were you up so far?
I do not know, but we do see Shin coming in with the Make It Rain on top of Penguin, and the Spear of Nearings connecting from the side from Clearcast. So now they are on the retreat. The Colosseum is actually going to get onto Neft, getting a stack on the Colosseum. And with that pressure, they take it all the way, getting 3 members of Immune. Good situation for Team Immune. They have all their members present. And with all of this pressure, Jabin cannot get too far out. He will get in trouble. If so, Neft is on the retreat from the pressure of Import. But he has to get out of the fray because it's too much. But Shin with the R2000 connects onto Neft. And that is just a beautiful rotation from the mid lane. Kannah has to get out of the fray. He is so low. And all of this damage, even with the Cryosys, won't be enough. There is so much damage also onto Morose. And that's just going to be a full-on clear from even worse timing right at your Prime Pit. We've been waiting for the Prime Fangtooth. It's getting to around 70% HP, and Kannah has to get out of the fray as he's dealt so much damage by Clearcast and Import. He actually has to use the Stairway to Heaven. And from the jungle, here we have Mikey with the Black Hole that will get Javen. But it's not going to be enough because the even worse time squad was ready for it. With a Colossal Blow, they do get a hold onto Mikey.
This is so risky. Neft is here. They have Conte coming back in as well. I don't think they can do this without the kill, but they can go for the kills. Penguin is so low. Neft gets out of the Colosseum. Penguin goes down to Import. Neft is trying to run back as much as he can. Gets hit by the Surge Gate and goes down to Import.
Side, Morose actually going into a horrible position here, jumping in against 4 members of even worse timing. Mikey coming in from the top with the Black Hole and the Make It Rain as an answer. Conte is keeping members off on even worse timing, and Clearcast is all by himself. He cannot survive for much longer. He has to blink, but he goes down. Hennessy Lands is trying to get a hold on to Neft, but that does not matter because Import is gonna slide in and get another kill for their squad. Make that 2, make that 3. That's a torch space not going anywhere but the Stairway to Heaven. You are going down. Even worse timing shows that gods can bleed.
Sitting, they are going to go for the end and try and even up this scoreline.
And that is deciding factor with 24 kills to 9. That is insane. That is unprecedented from these two teams to see this result.
And I mean, I think it's comfort. Immune did not look as comfortable. They got the early game. They got the multiple objectives.
We are now here in kind of the last chance saloon, right? You got a spot on the grand finals up for grabs or a third place game, right? And both of these teams, they've been to grand finals before and they want to be back up again. They want that Fangtooth crown here. But game number 3, it's this incredible series coming to an end here. We've got both of our compositions. Shadow, Junior, who wins it?
EWT.
I have to go for EWT as well in this case because Shin has been showing a perfect game last game. Game 1, he was doing quite well as well. And so far, Import has been improving game on, and it's this game, he could be just the jungle king himself.
Well, there we have it. So the thoughts, the desk, a very EWT favourite. Let us know in Twitch chat, who do you think has won this draft? But regardless of what happens in this phase, it's all up to the players right now. That is what matters on the battleground for the third and final time of one of the semi-finals of all time here. We're going back to our casters, Woofy and Frauke. Take us through.
Soon, Import is here. Conte is also here.
Well, they are definitely adding some pressure onto Neft, but here's Conte to stop the engage, and that's gonna be a kill right for Neft. That's the first kill in his pocket. Now, with that's gonna be another kill here from for Javen going down to it's Mikey, and that is a big opening for the side of Immune to take this next objective, bro.
That guarantees the objective. Basically, Sin is still nearby. The Black Hole is going to be used. Neft has no blink. That is going to be an easy pickup and set up for an early situation. So you can definitely imagine that there is going to be some sort of push as Conte is going for the tower dive, but that's going to be stopped very soon. The Impossible Blow is going to hit though.
Are you kidding me? They just pushed Neft right into the Black Hole underneath the tower with that Colossal Blow. Import is doing work here. But this across the entire map, so the Primal Fangtooth should be pretty easy. But they're still going to engage on it and deal some damage to Penguin. He has to keep his distance. Import and Shin waiting for their opportunity to strike. Javen being kept at bay. The Energy Lance is gonna most likely connect to Conte. He will, but Black Hole was actually blocked there, and Morose will go in and deal some hamstring damage to get a kill. Conte is the only one in the pit, and he will get Shin. So now Ray and Import are the only ones left, and Morose just casually earth-shattering 2 members just to show that he does not care. Immune taking the Primal Fangtooth at 4 kills.
There is no Black Hole available. Neft dodges the abilities from Gideon as well, and you cannot run down this Grim. He is going to take so much damage. Clearcast dies once again. Sin has to do a 1v4.
Absolutely, this might actually be the last call of today's semi number 1. All this pressure and Neft actually being super healthy considering the situation. They are blocking off the way with the Blazer Toss. The actual menace of the Black Hole.
That Primal Fangtooth, I cannot stress this enough of how good Penguin has been playing this game, but they're still going for the fight.
Absolutely. Blink was popped here to get out of the fray, but will it be enough? The pressure is on, and Mikey will get import with the power of the Inferno, most likely. A black hole coming on top, but that's not gonna do much because he's gonna be stopped right then and there. And Clearcast getting nipped in the backline. Penguin actually answering that. Kanse is trying to hunt down Javen with the Horfrost, and he will be successful. Up the top, there's Ray trying to energy lance away and trying to get Penguin, but he is followed up by Morose's damage, and it's too much to handle. Javen going action, but at the end of the day, the gods are gods for a reason. They will fell the giants known as even worse timing, and they will reach grand finals of Fangbooth 7.
Our first finalists have been decided after that banger of a 3 games, but Immune were just too far ahead. The early game was converted in this one. They were able to get those early objectives, and I don't think even last time we got Singer 1, the only thing they got.
If it's not quite apparent that we have got a bit of a winner's interview here, and in replacement of a camera, we've got this lovely little gif here. But we've got Neft joining us from Team Immune, who has secured his spot in the grand finals. And then he got the Grim for game number 2, and it was, wait, where's Neft gone? Had a bit of an 0-6 game. Neft, I mean, what happened, man?
And game 2 was kinda rough. Like, they did like the phase Severa combo. We didn't respect the fucking ganks. And like we got like literally like they go so hard on us, like with Severog, with phase, Howie rotation. We didn't like respect the prio, and we just got punished.
I have one personal question that I'm asking anyone, and it's, who is your favorite character and why?
Oh, who's my favorite character? I think it's kinda obvious because it's Race, obviously. It is my favorite ADC. I don't know, I love the feeling of the character. I feel like he got nerfed quite a lot in early games this patch, so you have to respect a little bit more, but he actually scales really well. So if the enemy team doesn't really respect it, you can actually surprise them and kill them on CD on teamfights. So.
Are you muted? I mean, well, I'm going to take that to reaction as a good
hello,
one.
hello.
Hello, Junior.
Yeah, sorry. Like last time I asked Ragnarök 2 questions as well. I wanted to ask you 2 as well. First one was, do you do aim training, or were you just always this good?
No, I don't do aim training anymore. I mean, I was doing aim training like 2 years or 3 years ago, but I don't do aim training anymore. I don't think you need like an insane aim to play Pred. I think you need like a correct aim. Obviously, you need to know how to aim properly.
And the other question I wanted to ask you, with the departure of Clearcast and MT from the active roster, obviously you played against Clearcast now, but we all know that they are very vocal players, and you're more of the assassin, the ninja, doing his job, and therefore I wanted to ask, who took over the vocals? Is it you that had to step up, or were the boys that joined already so vocal that you just were able to somehow mesh together and let them take over?
I think we are all talking a little bit, right? But I personally have to speak way more than before, because before I was like not really like vocal in a sense. Like I was not like really speaking how the team fight should be going and stuff like that. But now I'm actually working on myself and trying to speak more and give how we should play the team fights and stuff like that. Do the engage, and if something went wrong, unlucky happens.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all I wanted to know.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It's a bit sinister about that, Judy. It's like, yes, just like adding more notes. Like, I wanted to know that, you know.
Time Imps has a solid front line. They could just go for, and will probably opt for the front to back play style, trying to blow up the front line and then just simmer down the back line, right? So it's 2 completely opposite team comps. The dual lane is going to be in the favor of B team at the beginning because they have the push. Kira is very weak in the laning phase because she can't clear wave. Narbash also sits back, and yeah, me being constantly cursed and making the team that I'm rooting for lose, and my friends being on B team mainly, I will have to go for Imps. May the best team win, and may Bondroid effect go full effect.
Okay, there we go. So we have the opinions of our analysts, whether or not they're cursing or not. We are going to go into the game. We have got HD, Philly B, and Malix on standby to kickstart our second semi-finals. Okay, looks like we're just going to have a little bit.
That's okay.
Sorry, Malix. That's okay. I will be Lil B. I will be Tang. These are legends in the game of Predecessor. So the Imps on the Dawn side and B team on the Dusk side. Exactly what happened for Bone Druid there is he was getting some wards down in the jungle, knowing that the second Fangtooth of the map is popping up, and here it is. It's going to be a hotly contested one, though, but a B team is down 4-5. The engagement starts rolling in. The Glacial Charge to section off Ragnarok, and he's the first to go. It looks like Kimbo used the Make It Rain to try to escape and lay in some damage, but the nice rock is B team is helping him waste a lot of time, but Kimbo gets caught out once again. The rock on top of him and just taken out immediately by a seed. Absolutely annihilated is Kimbo.
That mid lane from B team, they're just showing up after taking that tier 1 Harsinati in case the Ragnarok might be caught out in his own jungle now with Llama and Ben here, as he's just going to end up going down to that duo. What a play from their part, and now the duo lane might be in trouble here for Imps. Let's see if they can survive this 5-man rotation.
Oh yeah, full rotation, and that's Samwise caught unawares as all the abilities in the world take the orc down, and now it's just
such a favored in terms of tempo here, especially Ragnarok engaging onto that Llama.
Ooh, a triple smash and grab as the Ion Strike then locks the Rhino into place. Crazy Legend is here for support. Jax finally the first Coliseum we've seen all game, but it is just to kind of section off the retreat. The long arm of the Lull just missing barely as the members of Imps are trying to escape with their lives. A nice little stasis bomb tried to bounce off the wall. Ragnarok, the Rhino, still running for his life. He will be the sacrificial lamb as the rest of the team escapes.
Call on ambulance, but not for B team. Do you think they kind of use the Narbash as a or is going to go over to B team here, and that is such a scary place now for Imps because you don't have the map state, you don't have the farm, and now they have it to work against a Orb Prime as well.
I mean, Malix, I don't know if going in this 4v5 is a wise choice, but they do it anyway as the Glacial Charge does come through. Now the beat is crash banging and booming from the side of the Narbash to Make It Rain as well. They finally find out who they need to take out first, and that is a seed. The Gideon does go down by the Zarus. The Murdoch as well purge a second time from him. Kimbo now super low, but he's staying in the fight. Those R2000 rockets, just so much damage. The 4v5 this time goes the way of the Imps.
So you needed siege objective. You can use it to stall and slow down the game, and that's what I'm doing. As we see, Ben might just be caught out. Coliseum coming out from Zarus, but is not connected.
Yeah, that Glacial Charge, you could just be so shifty. The Ragnarok does go in on the 7-1, caught out of position on the Murdoch there. The Black Hole from Acid, he's just laying in the damage, finally has to put in the Stasis Bomb to save himself, but he's already super low. The Make It Rain will finish him off there, and he does go down. The Beyblade ripped from the side of the Kira, but just putting in so much damage. The tables have been turned as a massive fight here outside of the Fangbooth pit.
Can be so damaging to his engage as well, but Jax running around in the enemy jungle might not be the best place.
My goodness, the Coliseum dropped once more. The stasis as well to prevent the stacks from coming through. The Black Hole from a seed, but it doesn't even matter. He was just so low. It was all just a bait from Jax to say, okay, you got my blink, but will you get my life? And they do in the end, but as they have to trade 3 members out for it, a massive team fight win off the back of a bait from the Jax.
And with that, they're going to
the other 4 rotate around the map if you are on the back foot. Iggy, I think, being banned out in this one. The Glacial Charge to try to section some people off. They do find Kimbo. Kimbo tries to blink, and he does, as well as use the Make It Rain. That verticality from the Space Hamster, just doing so much work to get out of dodge there. Now grouping up as 5 once again are the Imps, because they need to be around this Narbash. The Black Hole comes in onto Ragnarok. He does get caught out, and he does get taken down. 7-1 finds the elimination. The counterattack is on for the side of B team. They need to find more eliminations, but Ben is the one that goes down first. The Coliseum drops on to 7-1. That is a stack, finally the way of Jax, and somehow, some way, Malix, the Imps turn it around.
Imps turning around. The wall is a bit too big. I don't think Samwise with that healing constantly just securing them, and now Llama is the last one to fall. But if you look at the right side, it's not looking pretty. So Winniers are doing their thing and probably going to end the game.
There from that early game start and facilitating his team to victory. And there he is on screen getting 1 Spear of Near to shatter the core, and Imps take round 1.
Someone going over to Imps team. I did not expect it from the first game. From the beginning, it looked like B team had this in the bag. They got the pick on the jungle.
This one though, with the Zarus and the Quang already much more balanced, and I think, you know, is keeping it simple, right? There's a very easy avenue to play this composition. Everyone kind of knows their jobs. You play around the pick, you play around the double cages, that
he does go deep to place in that ward. A mini prime check here for the side of B. Ragnarok catches 3, the Warlord as well, but this is a 2v3 fight. The Black Hole comes up on top and locks up the Rhino. Jax there as the reinforcements, but is it little too late? Kimbo, the rock dropped right on top of him, does get a parting Molotov to find Ben there, but now Jax on top of a seed. The passive just locking him into place. The sweep as well. He just needs a few more hits to secure the kill. Can he find it? The reinforcements, are they there? The torn space to escape. He hops right through it, takes the blast power up, and he gets out alive.
On that other offlane, trying his first to move, so we will see how that pans out for this team fight.
And here we go. It's going to be a cluster, everyone, as the Fangtooth does go down. And now it's time for the engage as Sven puts in the Wombo combo, the Coliseum Black Hole. Can it find one? It does. Ragnarok and Kimbo do go down. And obliterated is the Imps for all their troubles to get that Fangtooth. Big pick there. They'll be happy to give up the tier 1 tower as we kind of enter the early mid game. And there is a gank onto Kimbo. He won't be able to get out of dodge. The fence goes in. A rock's dropped on top of him as well. He's just being peppered. And the Ion Strike, he has to stasis out of it. Nicely done there. Kimbo, one more shot could spell his doom. Okay, the creeps come to his aid and he's able to get out alive. He's doing extremely well to keep that vision up for his team, but he might spend his life for it as the chase is on. The Coliseum, how did that even miss? Oh my goodness, now the counterattack could be here for the Imps as the beat comes through, but Ragnarok is getting really low. The shield has to come through for him. He puts in the Warlords down, the Black Hole on top, but everyone scatters to the winds and it will be Crazy Legend, yes, does go down finally to the Purify. An awkward fight there outside the pit, and it's not over yet as Kimbo has to use the Inferno and the Belch mechanic to just push the Quang away. He does dash on top of him and gets the final sword kill to decapitate the Iggy. Jax also on the run here, super low health, but the Oriole sweep kind of sexed himself up. The Cryocism expended, and Acid says, thank you very much, I'll take that one all the way to the grave. Going to have to be careful, and Kimbo's here for support.
Imps making a play on that right side while B team's making a play on that left side, and a Black Hole comes out.
What? That was crazy, using the Blast Cone as an engage. Sven just gets on top of 3 of them, does end up finding the Drongo.
The play for them, I think they're losing out a bit too much, and I think this is a good fight for Imps as well.
Is Jax going to try to go for this steal? He's not the jungler, mind you. Okay, the Cryocism, he tries to get it off for B team as now they are taking the Imps to town as they're right on the core. They're just taking this one all the way. They don't want this to go any longer, and we are knotted up 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, with a victory for B team.
B team showing up, and then this time they don't mess up around that prime, and when they don't mess up around the prime, we see what happens. They close it out at 24 minutes. What an impressive showing from them.
Say that you're going to be supporting B team before the draft even happened.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
still a B team fan.
I am still a B team fan. I hope to take it home.
There we go, B team. Shadow, how you calling this?
I am an Imps fan. I've seen the power of the Muriel, and I believe in the power of Sewerslvt. So let's do it.
Well, it is time for us to find out which of these teams are going to make it to later on a grand final matchup against Team Immune, or who will go into the 3rd place playoff against even worse timing. I can't wait to find out. These teams have been delivering some banger matches, and hopefully this one doesn't.
B team will be starting it up themselves. 3 members of the Imps, though, just waiting to strike. Now all 5 members from the B team are here. A bloodbath. It will be the Coliseum dropped. The Chastise and the Ascend also cast in here from Ragnarok. He's getting just bursted down. He cannot survive. Ben eventually finds him. That's the huge carry player gone, basically. Now everybody's on the run. Crazy Legend does find a trade onto his number. Samwise just trying to put in the bubble to save his team. Kimbo with a nice bit of shield there. Will it last enough for him to survive? The Alacrity also expended. A huge fight goes the way of B team. Delete people with a couple of shots. There's that reversal of fortune to keep Crazy Legend in the fight. 7-1 going really low. They do have the long arm of the law available, but the buckshot cleans up too. Everything from killing to taking objectives from dewarding. I mean, this player is going out of their minds as Ben dives in. The Coliseum just barely whiffs onto Crazy Legend. The bubble expended from Samwise and the blink as well. And now the tables have been turned as Ragnarok is here to cause the end of the world of Sven's day. He just jumps on top of him with the Chastise as well. Jax now finally charges in with the Glacial, but is not able to find anything off of it. Crazy Legend does go down through all that chaos. The battle still rages onward as now Ragnarok goes. That's 2 down for the side of Imps, and the tables turn back on them. This is just a terrible fight for the side of the Imps. This is not how they wanted it to go.
Team B are just too clean with these fights, and 7-1, will he go down to the right? No, he actually gets to live as well. Hold on to that.
I just don't see the way that the Imps can engage here, but they do with Jax as he puts the Hoarfrost in to lock in a few members. The Fangbooth does go the way of B Team, and I think that's what they want, but they want more kills as well. The Coliseum dropped, and I think that's just a section off the folks, and Ragnarok, the first to die once more for the side of the Imps. Jax just putting in the Cryosism, but it doesn't do enough damage at this point. They're trying to find any kill that they can, but they cannot, and a failed attempt at stealing the Fangtooth from the Imps. Apologies for past 20 minutes. Don't think the Grux can do that on his lonesome. As a group up here, Ven does go in the blink out of it. Ragnarok, though, just dives right in the Heaven's Fury, just onto a seed now with the Make It Rain. He knows he can burst down Ragnarok quite easily. The shield has to come in to save him. The Reversal of Fortune as well. The Healing Crest to boot. Crazy Legend now in a 1v1 with Ven as well. Skirmish is happening all over the map. Ven just has to expend the blink. The long arm for the wall just whizzes over his head. A miss there. Ragnarok now still somehow alive and finally goes down from the Purify. The first elimination from either side. The Grux and Ragnarok go down for the teams.
Really showcasing in this series as we see Imps going for the second objective here, but this time B Team is a bit more prepared. Is this really the fight that Imps want to take here?
I am not sure about that, but it looks like the engage is on as the thunk comes through. The Cryosism as well. It looks like a steal is coming through from the side of B Team. They have gotten it. They have done it. They have reversed their fortunes here as the Make It Rain does come down. The reversal as well, but it's not enough to keep the team alive as the Imps, tragedy for them as they are wiped and the Prime stolen. Them many members still alive, and they're going to be putting pressure on the core now. This could be the end for the Imps. Their tournament run here in Fangbooth. It's going down. Iggy trying to thwart the advance, but no, off of one team fight, B Team reverses their fortune. They take it all and secure the semifinals.
What a showing from B Team, but Imps, really good game from them as well. So close to actually turning their favor. If they get that Orb Prime, that might just be the thing they needed to turn this game around.
Even worse timing and Imps, but first, we have a very special guest and one of the greatest Predecessor cam ops, Shift. He's given us the most incredible in-game screenshots.
Okay, so I wake up and I didn't expect to be a guest because I'm usually the guy in the chair, and the guy in the chair doesn't speak much. But now that I'm here, I have actually a lot of mental issues over the last few years. I have schizophrenia, and dealing with screenshots, doing camera work, put my brain into this hyperfocus status.
So that's really awesome. But you've done like a ton of amazing work for Fangbooth and the PCC when it comes to observing. So what inspired you to get into observing? Was there like a person that was like, hey, you should try and do this? Or were you just like, I want to do it?
Well, the first thing is spectator mode doesn't have queue time. Yeah. And also, observing is not easy. You think it's easy until you try it, and you're gonna see like a lot of problems or meta has not fixed yet. I root for 7-1. He's a good friend. I root for B Team. Please win. If I do stuff wrong in observing, I'm trying my best, man. Like it is what it is. Yes. And before I go, I have to say this to the chat. Like, please be nice and always. I love all of everyone's support. Everyone's watching the stream. If you need to go to bed, go to bed.
It's going to be a banger. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. Thank you again, Shift. Follow them everywhere, chat. Okay, follow them. They post incredible screenshots to the Reddit. They are using Twitter, and they're here on For the Core and PCC. It's pretty amazing. Thank you, Shift. All right, everybody. This is the third place match between EWT and Imps.
Team, and even worse timing is really like this type of team that is actually very, very good with the fundamentals. And so I expect Imps to kind of struggle, but when it comes to later in the match, actually even worse timing, there is one thing they hate to do, is play against chaotic teams that don't play through the fundamentals. This is where they don't like it.
He's going to take some damage, walk away. He successfully traded some good damage onto Jabin. Meanwhile, Shin's getting run down by Ragnarok in the mid lane with a red buff. There's no escape, and that's going to be first blood going Ragnarok's way. As you were talking about entering this game, all eyes on Ragnarok, but it's not over yet. Jax is getting down to 1 HP. He's going to blink away, but Ragnarok just pops out of invisibility, throws a dagger at him. Crazy Legend dying in the duo lane, trading for Jabin. There's just so much going on. I'm just going to stop talking.
And let me do the talk, my friend, as my job as Samwise now lays down the bubble to get a little bit of extra shield. The energy lance bombing and weaving is Samwise, but it's not enough. Rooted into place, the supports, you love to see it, just winging at each other, and Bronze comes out on top, looking more like a... will now try to sneak their way in using that invisibility, but now they've seen a tasty morsel in their sight, and Crazy Legends the priority there. The blink expended, the bubble on top to try to keep them alive. The curse comes through.
We do see over here Import and his friends are going to wait for
Samwise.
Victim.
Yeah, I think he used his his flash to get out of there, but Ragnarok engaging with the guillotine is now going to double jump back and get the Coliseum dropped upon his head. The flash is already burned for a majority of the team. Ragnarok had it waiting in the wings, though, was able to get out, but so many squishy members of the bubble trying to keep him, and now all the ultimates in the world, the Kira and everybody to boot just laying into the side of the Imps, and the tier 1 tower will go, as well as 3 lives for the side of the Imps. Takes a hit, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. Building brawl items is not the play. Ray is coming in. He's just going to hamstring and then look to get out. And the GTFO followed up by Shin's Mark. That was just, it's the same thing over and over again. GTFO followed up by Mark. Just deletes them. Import coming in with the Coliseum to just vaporize Kimbo. Somebody just flew into space. I don't even know what that was. But Import coming into the back line, punishing them for retreating. And he's going to spear him near Ragnarok. Maybe. But that phase just pulled him away, healed him up. Lee didn't get to kill him. And yeah, this phase, this new guy, Bronze guy, who is this guy? He's looking scary, man. But I mean,
and fun. Let's get a little bit out there. We've got the Richter, we've got the Countess. We're just gonna have some fun and hit some hooks maybe, and just crush it. What do you guys think?
I want to see how they're gonna pilot this. I actually wanted maybe Jax to be put on a tank, because I feel like if he gets put on a steel, at least he can always have value, because I think he's been struggling.
This is just such a funny game state with the carries both just sitting there over their last hitting. They are actually poking each other over in the duo lane. Crazy Legend getting some nice hits onto Jabin, or vice versa, sorry.
The Coliseum now dropped here, Doc, and the Ragnarok is the first to go. The Wombo combo now placed in for the side of the Imps, but it is a little too late as the Black Hole does nothing for him. Kimbo does go down. The curse chomps into the running Samwise. He might still be able to live with a sliver of health. Shin does find one, though, as Jax falls. Down quick, and there it is, and they're all still looking healthy. Input now leading the charge, the sweep right into the whole entire team, the crowd system as well. Now finally a good Black Hole from the top from Kimbo does secure the life of Import. The whole of the even worse timing now at low health at the halfway point here. We have is that Crazy Legend, I believe, is now popping in the shots, and Samwise securing the kill onto Shin. Everything now going the way of the Imps. The fight not over just yet as the reinforcements. Ray at full health, and Bronze right behind him as well, going to be looking to lock somebody down with the stasis bomb, and does find one in Crazy Legend. The Coliseum dropped on top. No, the carry. What are you doing there? And it is Jabin who finds the kill and gains the stack for his team. The fight still rages outside the Fangbooth pit. It is now Samwise is the one to fall. The tables have been turned for the side of the Imps. They're on the retreat.
If he hits that with Whiplash, I think they just get Orb Prime for free. On the flip side, Jabin is pushing that tier 2 tower soon, but this engagement is breaking out.
It is. All the ultimates now expended. The Coliseum as well has been dropped. The mini Prime, Doc, I can't really see who it's gone on to. I think it was Jax, but it's hard to tell. Ray, though, finding his opposite number in the jungle. Crazy Legend finding himself in the kill feed as well. The Ion Strike locking in Samwise. The damage follow-up just not there, though, as the support is doing everything they can to keep their team in this one. The chase is on now, as there goes Bronze. He has been eliminated. Ray isn't sure to engage or to retreat. Shin is here as his backup. It looks like Jax is diving in. He wants to use the Ascend and the Chastise. Does so as the Heavenly Fury blows. Tries to find elimination, but does not on the opposite. He falls.
Ray really doing a fantastic job. Oh, hold that thought. Purge coming out, but Ray doesn't even care. He just spears him. Crazy Legend takes so much damage. Ray has so many stacks to his physical damage that he just bonked him and then bonked him again.
They will. You know, if I'm Omida, the Zarus has got to be nerfed, I think, in the next patch, either if it's a extended cooldown to the Coliseum or what have you. But for now, even worse timing, shatter the core into pieces. They win game 2 and they take 3rd place at Fangbooth 7.
For the culmination of months of planning, hours and hours of intense gameplay and nail-biting matches, the grand finals is here with Team Immune and B Team. This is a best-of-5 series for the whole dang thing. I'm joined by Mugi and Malix. The stories going on up until this grand finals has been absolutely immaculate.
And we have a Severog, so another tank appearing there. What do you think of that Severog last pick, Malix?
I wasn't a super big fan of it, but then again, it also worked the first game. But I think this is not going to be in the jungle. I think this might just be the off lane, because I know Llama plays a lot of Severog, so we cannot underestimate that possibility for that Severog.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we go, the grand finals. This is game 1. This is for all of the chips, everybody. So get your predictions in the chat right now. But without further ado, it's going to be TJ and Tang casting this banger of a series.
Thank you so much, Choice. It's going to be a banger of a series, and also going off a day where we've had just banger after banger after banger. And what happens when TJ and Tang are on the mic? You get a banger grand finals.
When TJ and I get to cast the final, it's not going to be a 3-0. At least that's the trend so far.
Get Neft to do Neft things. But over on that right-hand side, Llama is still trading very heavily with Morose, but look to the minimap. Vent's behind the Shadow Curtain, and Llama's got no blink, but Morose doesn't care. Has a Spear of Near, picks up the solo bolo. It's going to push up forward a little bit more, but Morose has got the Colosseum. He's going to throw it down. Llama is waiting for that colossal blow, but Morose spaces it out so well. Llama roots up by the Hoarfrost. He has to try and get away. There's the ultimate to get him out, but Ven comes in the nick of time. That's a blink from Conte. Ven pulls him back. Llama gets the safety, and now his Conte's got to be careful, because Ven blinks on him and gets a kill on the opposing jungler. Now a 1 versus 2 for Morose, who's still juking it out. He's still going, but he's got to respect as the crush comes down into Subjugate. B team looking for the outplay. Ven gets a double kill in the solo lane.
Mikey is coming though, does not have the black hole, but does have the Torn Space. Is gonna go on to Llama Connect with
both of his primary abilities, and Llama has to run. It's gonna juke a bit around the corner, but you're gonna think it's just
Mikey has his cooldowns up. Llama does dash away, but
Llama is just sustaining all the way through this. The Morose can't really do much. Subjugating a land, colossal blow into the wall. Morose got to be careful here. He's got the evade. Llama blinks, Llama stacks and gets that mini prime.
a lot of resources used. They still have the black hole though. They wanna contest Llama in the front line.
Llama has to be the one who leads the charge. The Iron Strike comes down, a lot of CC on towards the Narbash, but that allows Mikey to get the full duration out. Nowhere for Bondu to go. Tacity Pop is able to keep him alive, but 7-1's here. Conte hits free with the Crysism, and watch the Ice Shards start to pierce the hearts of B Team Immune, wanting to turn this fight, wanting to keep it going because Neft is here. Purges spin to win. The Beyblade is unlocked. And
with that Aurora is on in base, is actually not even close, is actually at the entrance. Excuse me, now Mikey goes in.
That goes to the Black Hole. That's on to 4 members looking for a full duration as B Team secure themselves the Fangtooth. Conte still in the middle of it all. It's got to throw out the Glacial Charge. It's just a 1 kill onto Gideon as well. But B Team completes the free Fangtooth Monty. Get the bonuses to their power. Get the bonuses to their defenses as well. It cost them Ben's life though. It's Morose is here re-engaging the fight. Immune do not care about the power spike the B Team have. They still have CC. They still have damage. They still have a bit of lockdown onto Tata. It's got to be careful. But down from above, on the Glacial Charge, a Hoarfrost down, gets the kill. Not really finding the Shattering just yet. Andrew gonna hit to say swamp onto Conte, throws down a containment fence to Morose. Gotta be careful, he's gonna be hit by the Iron Strike into a Make It Rain, and as it rains on his parade himself out as B Team pull away, trying to collapse onto Morose. Not gonna find anything here. They're caught inside, and Mikey sees an opportunity, goes for the Black Hole. It gets the duration, blinks come out, Vent is low, looking to re-engage, but this is a fight that Immune wants to take as Morose is still here. Conte throws out a Criticism. A deflector shield comes out, 7-1 is still alive. Allow Immune to get the double bubble buff. Bonjude moves in towards the pit, but Ben is here. The coin flip, can Ben steal? Yes, another objective. He's gonna steal the Primal Fangtooth, but the Black Hole from Mikey stops any more exit frags. Ben will drop. So the 7-1, and what more can Immune get as they start to pile on the misery? They lose the Primal Fangtooth, but they're gonna take 3 members on the back end.
With the flame though, Morose might be a bit caught.
That Blast Flower did throw Llama back over into the meat grinder, but keeping on that mini-map because the dual lane is still pushing left-hand side. Morose going to sidestep the smash and grab, going to throw down the Colosseum. He knows he needs to buy time. He's going to combine it, though, with Mikey the Black Hole over top of the Colosseum. Then going very low. But they are not going to let this objective go for free. Then actually is just waiting for it. Here is Bonju looking for a stasis bomb because Containment Fun's going down. Rose actually gets caught out here with a lot of CC, but Rose still alive. Rose down the Colosseum, jumping on towards 7-1, who doesn't get the kill, and 7-1 with the GTFO takes out Morose in that play, and now B Team are going to be buoyed by that. They're going to move up. Llama goes forward, wins on Razorback. Conte's Hoarfrost into a Black Hole. The re-engage coming out from Team Immune is immaculate, and their health bars are so low from either team. 3 members of B Team escape by the skin of their teeth, and Neft and Conte will live to fight another day, but oh my word, that was tense. Say as well, you have to be careful now for the Crisis, and you have to be careful for the flank though, because Morose is on a flank of his own into the backline. Colosseum's down onto the backline, but he's going to be locked up and rooted, and that's the thrive. That's where Team Immune want to thrive. That's where they want to find a fight, because everyone looks the wrong way, and Mikey makes them pay for it. 3 members going to drop for B Team, and now then from B Team. It looks like they're going to go for another neutral trade.
Yeah, they go for another trade. This time they would take 10 times out of 10. Now Primal Fangtooth, as we expected, secured by Immune. No steal coming in for Gideon either. So there's pretty much everyone full build. Llama though in the front line. Don't get caught.
Llama's got to be careful. He is hit by 1 stun by Morose, but Llama's currently walled off away from his team. Conte has split the map, and Llama's just got to buy time. The Razorback has expired, and they have lost their several to make a main on towards the back line. Morose throws down a Colosseum on towards Venue, split up. But Mikey, massive Black Hole combining with the Criticism. That's going to be curtains. 95 seconds on Terracid, and 7-1 is going to be the next to drop. Bonju runs to the hills as Team Immune find a massive team fight.
2 MVPs for me in this game, and they're just gonna clear up this core. Death timer still for B Team. Game 1 for Immune.
B Team has a full AP ability power, magical power team. What do you think of that, Moogie?
I feel like it's like it happened one time earlier in the tournament and it didn't work out so well, and here we have Grux and Aura that can take advantage of it, even the Decker a little bit if she wants to. So that might be like big trouble, because yeah, it's if the Grux cannot be killed, if the Aura cannot be killed, suddenly like it makes the game very complicated, and I think it's maybe something B Team didn't like take into account.
Oh boy, thank you so much, Choice. I hope everyone here has been able to catch their breath, maybe stretch their legs, go touch some grass. I know I definitely had to do that.
That's the matchup in this game as well, and I think especially for Mikey. On that Iggy hero, he has been a menace, just absolutely running the game, absolutely just, like as an Iggy, you're never super flashy, but you're always dealing the damage, you're always there for those objectives, you're always there in those team fights, and I think that is one of the reasons why Immune is so strong in them, because Mikey just spaces correctly and most of them just has the damage where he has to for his team.
Escaping out, also ganked onto the right hand side. Hoarfrost locks up Llama, but Llama still has to go to heavens. Hits the double tether as well, goes in with the surge and starts to hit those empowered shots as well. The blast flower causes some distance, but here comes Ven. The bull rush comes down, but a good crush from Morose. Able to get distance, but Conte still dealing with a Cyan buff here, and it's now B team caught between two members, and Mikey on the way as well. Conte, the glacial charge comes down. Here comes Mikey looking for the black hole as well. Morose got no more blink, he's got no more mana, he's got no more way out. Llama goes down, and now looking for Mikey. He gets so much out with Fangbooth going the way of Team Immune. And Neft looking for some damage. I'm also going to land on towards Bondrewd as Neft hits more of those knock-knocks. Same in defense as Bondrewd actually blinks forward as well. Might be a misclick, but Conte wants to punish with the Cryosism, locking down his face. And there's going to be the kill. Conte gets the kill credit, but Ven is here now. Shield Slam going to hit on towards this deck. He's waiting in the wings. Penguin does not have a blink. The GTFO is going to be challenged, and Penguin gets popped. Now Neft sees an opportunity, goes under tower, gets the kill on towards 7-1. It just needs to escape the towers, escape the minions. Neft nearly gets away. So is Penguin, but Acid starting to move around. This is the first rock drop, the second one on towards Mikey. Mini Prime still being aggro. Morose here, Ven hits two with the bull rush into the double tower, into the black hole, into the combination. Look at a wombo combo. Look at the health bars drop, and Llama blinks on towards that Mikey and going to get the kill. Mini Prime was secured by Conte as well, but he's trying to keep it on himself. He's trying to keep himself alive. The crisis will come down, roots up on towards Ven, but Conte's life is limited.
Llama escaped for so long until he just doesn't, and then the rest of the members also don't get anything. Penguin is caught by Llama on the reset. Neft is in a bad spot as well. Bondrewd just doesn't have anything except for that root, which might be enough, but it is cleansed by the Witch Stalker. Now Llama actually catches onto Neft, blink away, saves him. Basic attack not connecting on that Quang, and that means he gets away with murder, and the murder.
Left hand side of B team. Man opportunity here. Ven's going to bump into Conte, but 2v2 has started. 7-1. And also Bondrewd looking for Penguin, who has gone low. GTFO is going to be channeled. Neft does not body block in time. Now the 10 intention on towards this Ray, who's running. He's trying to slice it, trying to buy as much time as he can with Conte and Mikey are here. Displacement of Neft keeping himself alive. Shield Slam will finally pick off Neft as he's getting the kill. And they're going to turn this around on towards Mikey. The black hole pulls him back. It kind of signals to me that you want to buff them up for this upcoming fight here. And Ven is looking to try and start it. Going to fight on towards Conte Cooler. The Glacial Charge splits Llama and Ven off on the rest of the team, but Tassin has got the torn space. The black hole combining with a shield slam onto Morose is the first target. He gets a lot of damage. He blinks away, but the GTFO will find his mark. Solo laner for solo laner. Llama's down, so is Morose. Mikey throwing mollies over the wall. The Fangbooth will be started by beating the Kannah out Immune to hit this one, but Crysis has fallen as well. There's no one else. Yes, Crysis has just been used. Going to trigger down on towards Fennec. You take down the jungle. This will be a very easy secure for Team Immune, but it looks like B team looking a bit more healthy. Tassin boxing out Neft on the right hand side. Bondrewd 7-1 the duo lane, keeping the members away. That Fangbooth still hasn't got down. Tassin blinks forward, looking to rock the world of Team Immune. B team able to get one, but he's not able to get any more, as Immune have to run to the hills that allows B team to get this Fang to play without their jungle. His portable phase as well, able to pull him out of danger and not allow either of these junglers to be picked up just yet. A displacement orb just tags onto Conte. That's his torn space forward. The energy lands looking for a target. Mikey just escaped, but there's a tether. Llama, where did you come from? Able to take down the mid laner. Away from them, B team have to pull away, but Morose has now entered the fray. To the smash and grab Llama in towards his team. Bondrewd pulls him back out, and now Morose still in position. So is Penguin as well, throwing out abilities, throwing on the Iron Strike as well. Immune haven't quite got away, and that has left Neft all hot is home, and that means the Ven is able to take off the AD carry. Morose wanting to re-engage. Epoch comes down onto the acid to block away a smash and grab from Morose. Conte getting that mid laner. Conte now in the middle of 4 members trying to escape, but the glacial charge is not on his side this time. 7-1 gets to kill. B team able to get 2 more picks. That's when Conte actually walls off Llama from the rest of his team. They're trying to burn down the Quang. Ben drops down from the Shadow Curtain. Llama goes in with a Fury of the Heavens, in towards the background, on towards Neft, who just can't be pulled away, even with the Rift Walkers, but Neft just has the DPS. GTFO channels onto Penguin, and it's just to be Conte who blocks it now, but they have got 1 priority pick. Neft is too low. Conte goes in with a Crisis on towards 3 members of Shield Slam. The Black Hole over the top. Ultimates on Ultimate. Speed team wanted to turn us in the narrow river corridor, and they do get 1. They're going to look to get the second, and Morose drops as well. That's 2 for 1 in favor of B team. They want Morose to overstep. They want Mikey to show a little bit too much here. So does Immune, right? They want these members to group in because Conte Coolers are going to wall off Ben and going to wall off Bondry, but B team going to pull the trigger. They're going to go in 7-1, and Tacit, of course, on their left hand side. And caught in a Hoarfrost as well, with a Black Hole from Tacit. The Hail Mary attempt looks like it's going to catch on to Conte. They have got the jungler down. Morose now stuck between 3 members, and they're also going to fall. B team finding the team fight win. It only cost them Tacit though. Neft still dealing out damage. 7-1 is still low. Takes the damage. Molly comes in, and that's going to be another member falling, and that a knock. The peekaboo's coming out from Neft. He's going to blink, avoids Llama Surge. Going to take it down through the wall with style aplenty there. That's a 3 for 2 pick. Immune just turn that fight on its head. And it looks like B team know this. They're going to start the objective on the opposite side of the map. Conte moving forward. Morose going to pull 3 members in Crisis. I'm going to be smash and grab with the Black Hole up top. Big wombo combo. It's Immune members who are losing the HP. Morose can't get out of the pit. He's stuck between the torn space, and it's not able to get out. Massive collapse comes through from B team. Neft is still there. Taz is going to blink forward with the torn space. Gets the kill onto Mikey, but Neft takes him down 1. Now Ben's got to be careful. Can't afford to show himself on the map because Neft still the bonus 8% power, bonus 8% defenses. It looks like B team don't want to make them pay as the shield slam comes down. Mikey's Epoch buys some time. Llama hits him with a tether. They're focusing so much on towards Mikey as an Iron Strike comes out from the Decker. Going to disengage. That's it. Goes for the Black Hole play on towards Penguin. But now that it's a Black Hole out and Mikey's still in the pits, Sid gets caught out. What were you doing, man? And now it looks like Immune wants to collapse. They want to pile on this misery because Ben has fallen. They hard
versus 4.
Immune want the end here. They have an advantage. Llama takes so much damage. Conte will just wall off 100, wall off 7-1 as well as Crisis comes out. Going to root on 2 members, but Morose goes too deep, and Morose is down. The core helping out with the damage. Llama he's going to hit the tether on towards Neft. They've also taken down Penguin. I criticize B team for going way too aggressive. Immune thought they could end. B team have other ideas. It's 2 for 2. It's always 3 for 3. It's always ways of just extending this game out. Neft though going to bump into Tacit, caught out. Iron Strike though not timed well. Tacit blinks on faces to safety, but the setback coming in, and Tacit actually is able to keep himself alive here. But what about this team fight though? Knowing Tacit is not going to have his blink available, he still has the ultimate, but he's not going to be able to keep himself alive for too long. And Immune recognize that can start at the final thank you from B team. Gonna make the decision here now. My friend's gonna look to contest. So you're going to look to trade. You've got Conte, you've got Morose, Penguin waiting behind the wings. Ben possibly thinking about another one. Penguin goes for the Riftwalker play. Conte going to re-engage the fight, and Ben just gets blown up on that steel. And the Primal Fangtooth going to be secured by Team Immune. And watch B team, watch them run to the hills, run for their lives because Immune are Immune want out of this game. The Conte's going to hit 3 with the Crisis. I'm going to root them all into place, and B team standing there like statues as their core is going to drop, and they're going to stand there and watch Immune move to championship points in the Fangbooth 7 Grand Final.
Winning those objective fights over and over again. B team not standing a chance. Neft finding those angles, finding Gideon there at the end to close out any sort of contestation. Venom not even
getting really big wombo combo energy from B team's drafting here. But before we jump into this match, Mugi, what do you think Immune needs to do up against B team to take the final game of the day, possibly?
I feel like with their comp, they don't need to do a lot because it's simply the Spar will start pew-pewing into the Narbash and team grouped around, and like you cannot sustain the damage of a Spar. So if the Spar start to get like some items, well then Zarus and Grux can just like create chaos, and then it's just like inner fire to win.
Will B team clean up their late game, or will they be burned away by Sparrow's inner fire in the late game? We're just gonna have to find out. We've got TJ and Tang on the other side here. Take it away, gentlemen.
TJ and Tang here, all hydrated up, all ready to go for game number 3. And Tang, we're kind of breaking from a tradition here because we are currently staring down the barrel of Immune, just taking this entire grand finals 3 games to 0. A bit of a clean sweep for them. B team have not making it look easy. I like what the desk was saying, man. You know, B team so solid in that early game. They just need to convert that.
Yeah, I think a clean sweep, if this was actually going to be a 3-0, I think it would be one of the dirtiest clean sweeps, let's put it that way, because B team definitely had sort of moments of brilliance in their gameplay. They did get decent leads on lanes, right? They did get decent objective advantages as well, but I think like a switch flips for Immune in like the mid to late game, and I think they are just so clean at playing together that B team just can't really match that, and I think that's one of Immune's strengths. So
I mean, Bodri and someone have to be careful here. Conte has found himself on this red side. That's a blink, and Bodri blinks away. Reaction times coming out. Penguin blinks forward. The energy land's going to root up Bondra, and is going to be hit by the crush, hit by the smash and grab. Conte.
I could press tab for a real second for a short one, while Venom is actually getting caught, so we got that one.
Disregard that one. Shift then just going to try and run away. Morose with the evade with the barricade stun as well. Ben trying to juke it out, but he's not got a blink, and that's Ben giving his life over on the right hand side for Team Immune. Armor's here going to try and box out Morose and have much of his HP, but Morose is just trying to get these basics down. Llama has got the execute. Morose doesn't have much in the way of the mana. Morose sidestep Spear of Nim. Morose, that was crazy!
I think he just retained enough to be out of execute range. I think it did connect, but Morose gets the big outplay. Acid wants to catch him, does have to blink up, could go. In Fang Teeth, Mikey in the mid lane, forced to blink.
Oh, that's away. A black hole combined with the funk, but it's a good blink away from Mikey, gets away. Now Conte is here. Warlord's challenge up to 3 members. Epoch comes out, Crisis will be used, trying to root up and stun Conte as it's all going to land. He leaves his blink to the last moment to get away, but now Neft and Penguin are here, and what can they do? Penguin will be able to get Neft out of danger, but Neft has got himself a mini prime. Neft is not scared in the slightest. So much CC funks being dodged out. Neft has got the fancy footwork to pull. Finally comes through. Tested, wants to make it pay. The black hole over the top. Neft had a blink. Of course, he had a blink to escape the hail of arrows. Slowing up Tacid as Neft completes another great escape.
So I think Conte wants to engage this, but Venom
the wall
lock him up.
Yeah, Conte's actually caught out here. Thankfully, Morose is able to make it away from the right hand side. Going to throw down the Colosseum. Going to look to engage as Morose pulls 3 members in. Ben's going to throw down the Crisis. This has to be a team fight win, but Neft is going to open them up with the inner fire, and that's going to be Llama dropping on the right hand side. They're going to lose their jungle. They're going to lose their support. 7-1 fleeing, running for their lives, and 5 members of Team Immune. 7 kills to 1, starting off with 21-minute all prime.
And only Acid there to try to do anything, but it's already half HP. Acid can't jump.
Class is forever, and Immune are back where they belong. The undisputed best team in Europe are back. They are your Fangbooth 7 Grand Champions.
B team tried their best. They got their members together, but in the end, the A team has been crowned. Immune take the game.
3-0 series, and congratulations, Immune, for absolutely crushing the competition. But we have a winner's interview, and we've got Penguin from Team Immune. Everyone give it up for Penguin. What a beautiful gift. That's the perfect gift for Penguin.
Well, we've been a team for about a month now, so after a couple weeks of scrims, we started to realize that a lot of teams are focusing Grim, and we've had a lot of success with Grim, so we started to formulate strategies on how we actually counter the Grim, so it's not hard lock banned for us every single time, which basically opens up the entire draft for us. We're allowed to have Morose's Grux or Conte's Aurora. We can even get rid of the Zarus, so Neft has an easier time and just not screaming about the cage the whole time.
To say that. Now, Penguin, how can people find you, and do you have any shout outs for like anyone in the tournament, your team, yourself? Plug yourself.
I mean, apart from the cliche of shout out to everyone we went against, everyone in the tournament, EWT, B Team, Ping Diff, they were all really fun to play against, and they gave us a good run for our money, I'll admit. As far as my team goes, you've got myself. I stream on Twitch from time to time, not always, but just Penguin spelled poorly with a 9 at the end. You've got Neft's Twitch. You can go find Neft. He's somewhere high and mighty on Twitch at the minute. Moreau's live stream. He's probably going to be live streaming sometime today. Conte TV sometimes streams. If you want to go watch someone play Aurora all day long, then
such a long. I mean, this is a 10-hour broadcast so far. I'm looking at the time right now. 10 hours and 20 minutes. What do you have to say about it?
Well, I didn't see the time pass, to be honest. I'm always enjoy seeing this competitive play. I feel like the level is going up and up after every single event. And so the only thing I have to say is we just finished Fangbooth, but I can't wait to see what PCC are going to bring next month, because I'm a big competitive Predecessor enjoyer.
We love competitive Predecessor. And Malix, what have you got to say?
I think Mugi said it really well. The amount of high-level gameplay we've had today is, for me as a fan of just competitive play in general, I just love it. I eat it up, and looking forward to more of this. And this is what I want from Predecessor, right? I just want this to flourish, and you just keep growing. And if we have teams like this keep showing up and giving us these kind of epic games to watch, I feel like we are in for a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't followed the For the Core Twitch, go ahead and give us a follow right now. If you haven't joined our Discord, get in there as well, because we are going to be, putting announcements out for new events going on and everything. So stay up to date with everything For the Core, everything Fangbooth, and some more competitive Predecessor whenever that comes out. And I just want to give my analysts another second to plug themselves, because we got to do the plugs. You know what I'm saying? We gotta plug ourselves, and the community wants to see more of you guys. So Mugi, if you would.
Well, you can find me on Twitch under Mugiwawa, YouTube as well under Mugiwawa, and of course I'm the owner of the website predacademy.com, where you can find some write-up about tournaments, but also some guides, and more importantly a hero builder for everyone that loves to cook builds that really go in depth into computing the damage you dishing out with your builds.
Alex?
For me, you can catch me on Twitch. Mostly I'll be on during the weekdays and stuff, and streaming. I usually play the ADC role, but I dabble a bit in some other roles as well. But if you want a good time, just come over,
Beautiful. Perfect. Well, you can find me on Twitch as well as Twitter. I'm Choice Plays everywhere. Just if it's a social media or something like that, just look up Choice Plays. I'll be there. I don't know. I do some funny stuff here every once in a while. But that's going to be it for Fangbooth. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in, to everybody who participated, and to everyone in the background, Shift, Kannah, literally everyone who worked on this. You guys worked so hard. Once again, this is a very long podcast, so I'm sure Kannah is ready to take a very long nap, and so am I. But thank you guys again so much. That's going to be it for Fangbooth number 7. Congratulations to Team Immune, and we will see you guys in the next event.